To wear a Hudson jersey means nothing about the individual. It represents our community. It represents the Hudson girls soccer program. It represents the Hudson girls soccer team of every year that any girl puts on that uniform.
Yeah, we play for our community, and I think it just represents how well we work together and us as a team, and not only a team but a family.
And the ball girls will, they look up to us, and it's just so cute to see them. I know in their eyes they just they can't wait for their moment when their moment comes to play in high school on such a close team.
I was there. I was little. I remember when I was little and I always wanted to be one of those girls, and they were so big and they were awesome. So it was fun to see them.
Yeah, and it's weird that we're the people that they look up to now. And I remember after one of our games, they're oh, can we take a picture with you? And it's yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Take a picture. Come here.
It goes by so fast. I remember sophomore year thinking I have 2 years left, and then that season ended going into the summer, and then that season ended going into my senior year, and I am so upset about it ending. But also another thing of advice I'd like to say is that when you're on the field saying the national anthem, I kind of, at least for me, I look around and just am so thankful to be able to have the opportunity to play. Just having the opportunity to play the game that I fell in love with is so amazing that I'm just able to step on that field and represent a community that I've grown up with.
Yeah, I agree with both Alyssa and Taylor. Because high school goes by within the blink of an eye. Like they said, when you're a freshman and someone's oh yeah, high school goes by so fast, and you're just okay, sure it does. But now we're seniors, and this is our last year. This is it. So we just have to make the best of it.
The hardest thing I do is for the past 4 years for me would have to be, I guess, persevering through it all. Because you have so long that you're playing soccer, and sometimes it might be hard. You don't want to go out to practice that day, but you just gotta keep fighting, because in the end it does help. In February we did all those liftings, and you don't think they help, but now you feel that it helps you. You can tell.
The hardest thing that I'd have to deal with would be shaking off my mistakes made in games. I've always had troubles in games when I would make a mistake and it would stay with me. I would keep thinking about my mistake and how bad it was and how I'm not good enough to be playing on this field. But as the years went on, I've come to cope with that. I know that if I make a mistake, I need to clear it out of my head and get ready for the next play. But that has always been the hardest thing for me too.
Yeah, the hardest thing for me would probably be making my way up to varsity and then taking constructive criticism. Because Alyssa said, when something bad happens, you just keep replaying it in your head and it eats you away. But you have to shut that down and just be oh, I can do better, and make it more positive.
My favorite drill would definitely be double diamond. As a freshman, in years past as a freshman that I've heard, there's always been the double diamond drill, which is just a little passive aggression of moving the ball from bottom to top, bottom to side, to layoff to top to around, to overlap, to give and go. Just constant.
It's tradition.
It is tradition. Every time that I think of going to practice, especially on pre-game days, so the day before game days, always do the passive aggression, and I kind of I don't know, I kind of think it's good luck almost. It's because we always do it. It's a tradition, so it's a really good drill. It's known. When I think about the soccer, I think of passive aggressions.
Mm-hmm. And it's also it's kind of fun because there's so many different passes that you can do.
I didn't do it in a serious ways. I want you to come to senior night because it'll be fun and it'll be a good game. Actually, usually sometimes.
It'll be a really good game. Be a tough match, and I like seeing like past senior years, senior night days. It's just like fun to see all these seniors walk down knowing it's their last season game playing at home. It like you leave a mark there. Like you hear over the speakers, you hear about you, and it would just be great if everyone could come support us.
Come early.
And come early.
Really early.
Really early.
There might be
Really early.
stuff for you.
Might be stuff. Yes.
People like stuff.
You can't make any promises, but it's looking good.
It's might happen.